Well, everyone, the iPhone 11 is one of those phones that came out a couple of years ago, and in my opinion, it might still make a lot of sense to go ahead and actually buy or at least keep your iPhone 11. Now, if you plan on buying another device, I probably, again, wouldn't really recommend that particular device in my particular situation. But I would say if you are going to go through and pick up one of these types of phones, if you already have it, I think it would probably make a lot of sense for you to go ahead and kind of keep it, in my personal opinion. Now, one thing to go ahead and kind of keep in mind here is that with the iPhone 11, the performance of this phone is still actually not too bad. Like, this phone is still going to be giving you, like a pretty decent chipset, an Apple A13 and Apple A14 Bionic chip. And this phone is going to be giving you the Apple A13 Bionic chip, which actually isn't that bad. It's really not that bad of a chipset in here. If you are going to go through and pick up one of these types of devices, having that type of chipset, I think is actually pretty decent. So it's still fairly fast for the most part. You're also still going to be going through and still maintaining things like 4 gigabytes of RAM, which isn't the most. It's about like half of what you're getting on a majority of iPhones nowadays. But the price tag of this iPhone is so cheap. This iPhone does not really cost as much money as you'd probably expect. And I think that's a really, really important thing to kind of keep in mind here. Like, if you're going to go through and pick up a phone, this one, without a doubt, is a really good device. I'm a massive, massive fan of for sure. Now, I think another thing to keep in mind here too, with the iPhone 11, is that it's still supported on iOS updates. So if you currently already keep and have your iPhone 11, well, if you're planning on still installing different iOS updates and, at least keeping it for like another year, well, luckily for you, it's still supported with software. It's still going to be giving you software updates in the future. And at least for now, for the next year or two, it's still here. And I think that's a really important thing to keep in mind, because you're going to be able to keep this iPhone as of this point, still get software updates installed on it, and it's still going to feel like a really good device when it comes down to it from that side as well. Now, on top of those things, another very important thing to keep in mind here too is that with the iPhone 11, it's not only still supported with software, but the display itself isn't the best, but it's still a functioning phone. It's still giving you a dual camera setup on the outside. It's still giving you wireless charging, things like that. So it still is a phone that's still giving you like a pretty decent experience. Yes, it's not perfect, but it's good, and it'll probably get the job done for a majority of people out there. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.